I farmed Origo 500 times, and some of the results actually surprised me. Let's get into the data. Let me know in the comments if there's any other specific bosses or items that you guys would like to see a 500 farm test done on. This farm actually took me a really long time compared to my other ones because Origo has such a big loot pool that he drops so many different things that I had to stop so many times to record the data. Not only does he drop the Kaoson SMG, the Watts for Dinner shield, and the Bottled Lightning heavy ordnance, but he also has a dedicated class mod for each character. The Kindred Spirits for Vex, the Buster for Rafa, the Atomic Driver for Harlow, and the Shadow Wit for Amon. We'll start with the class mod data first. As you can see on the screen, I got 31 Vex class mods, 28 Amon class mods, 23 Rafas, and 13 for Harlow. A lot of people have been talking about the drop rates for class mods in this game and how it seems weighted so that you don't get the class mods on the character that you're currently playing for. I thought that would just kind of apply to world drops, and dedicated class mod drops would be more of an even spread, but I was playing on Harlow for all of these kills, so as you can see, I got much less Harlow class mods than the rest of the characters, which was pretty interesting to see. I know this has a lot of people upset with how you don't get the class mod for the character that you're actually playing as. Hopefully this is something that they can address in the future, but for now, this is how it's looking. Next, let's talk about the Watts for Dinner shields. Of the 500 farms, I got 23 Watts for Dinners, which gives it about a 4.6% drop rate. Every Watts for Dinner drops with a shock elemental resistance, and they all come with 2 extra parts. Here is a list of the different parts that you can get on the Watts for Dinner. As you can see, there is a long list of a variety of different shield parts that you can get, and it seems pretty even as far as which parts can roll. Next up, let's go over the Bottled Lightning heavy ordnance. Of the 500 farms, I got 25 Bottled Lightnings to drop, which gives it about a 5% drop rate. The Bottled Lightning does not drop with any parts at all, and its DPS is always either 13,433 or 11,136. Lastly, let's go over one of the better SMGs in the game, the Kaoson. Of the 500 farms, I got 36 Kaosons to drop, which means it has a drop rate of about 7.2%. I was pretty surprised. This is definitely one of the higher drop rates that I've seen in these tests. The Kaoson has set parts, so it'll always drop with Atlas Tracker Darts and Torg Stickies. It also can drop in elementals. Of the 36 Kaosons I got, I only got 5 with an element, so about 13.89% of my Kaosons had an element. The last thing to note about the Kaoson is the Torg Sticky damage percentage. As you can see on the item card, the one I'm showing you right now has 4% sticky damage. You can either get it in 4%, 3%, or 2%. The item card that I'm showing you is the only one that had 4%. The other ones either had 3% or 2%. I got 2% 23 times and 3% 12 times. And lastly, for the Kaoson, I also wanted to show the item card that I had the highest DPS on. The highest DPS Kaoson I saw was 6,604, which is 716 damage per bullet. Let me know if you guys have seen something higher or if that is the highest. That's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give me a like and consider subscribing, and let me know in the comments if there's any other bosses you guys want to see. Thanks.